Yo, yes sir, man. We live and we back. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. I'm here today bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? But before we do, man, y'all know we got the lineup review. Going over the previous slate, starting five, going over our thought process, seeing how we did on yesterday's slate. So while we getting into that, man, y'all do your boy a big favor. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done it. Definitely hit that like button for everyone out there in the sound of my voice. And turn your notification bell on if you haven't done that as well, man. So you can be here rocking with us every day when the video drops, alright? Man, yesterday was an okay slate. I think we ended up breaking even overall. Before we get into that, all right, quick poll, guys. Now, quick question for y'all, man. Do y'all want to see my best lineup with the starting five, or do y'all just want to see my best lineup on the whole slate, man? So in the comment section, let me know, man. Just best, y'all can just put best lineup overall or starting five lineup. Just let me know which one y'all want to see, man. I'm just had a comment yesterday, so people want to see the best lineup of the night. So I can do that, man. Just let me know what y'all want to see in the comment section, and we'll start dropping that for y'all. But this is the starting five lineup right here for today. After today, we can be whatever, you know. If you caught the starting five for DraftKings, I went with Drew Holiday, Cade Cunningham, Josh Giddey, Bobby Portis, and Mitchell Robinson. All right. Drew Holiday, man. Just felt like he was a lock. No Giannis. So no Giannis. I viewed Drew Holiday and Bobby Portis like I would Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton when Giannis is out. I figured these two will get the biggest bump in usage wise. Bobby Portis should see as many minutes as he could handle. So I wanted to get to these two, man, because you know with Giannis out for the Bucks, it's just so much usage and so many shots to go around. Drew Holiday at 6,600. I knew he would be chalky, but you had to go there in my opinion. 71% on. He gave you 50 DK points right here. Very solid effort from Drew Holiday. Coming in, Cade Cunningham. Uh, 5,600, got him at 22% on. They just got manhandled right here by the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Got beat by 20. They couldn't get anything going offensively. Cade Cunningham struggled with his shot once again. 20 DK points for him right here. Not nearly enough on yesterday's slate. Josh Giddey, 6,400, man, got him at 8%. I feel like he was in a great spot. Going against the Sacramento Kings, pace up game. He's a guy who does a little bit of everything. I was hoping he could find some offense. There should be a few more offensive possessions for the Thunder in this matchup. But it didn't work out how I planned. Josh Giddey only 21 DK points, all right? Bobby Portis, like I just said, I feel like him and Drew Holiday, you kind of had to get there. Bobby Portis let us down, especially for this to be an overtime game. I thought he could easily approach 50 at this 6K salary, but got him at 87% on, and he just gave us 32 DK points, man. An okay effort, but definitely I know me and everyone else expected much more from Bobby Portis. All right, and my center Mitchell Robinson got a little cute here. Tried to sneak me a different value in here, as I felt like some people might go to Isaiah Stewart. Plumlee was a value player of mine as well, but 9.4% on Mitchell Robinson going against the Charlotte Hornets. I felt like he could be in line to approach 30 minutes, especially once Nerlens Noel got ruled out. His first rotation got hurt, got cut real short by two very quick fouls, so he went to the bench early, and they just ran most of the game without him. He only played 23 minutes, so he gave us 20 DK points. If he could have, if he had got the 30 I was expecting, I think he could have gave us 30 plus DK points right here, especially for that 4,000. That would have been huge on yesterday's slate. Finish out the lineup with Marcus Smart. Just thought he was too cheap yesterday. 5,100 in the matchup against these Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, Smart's another guy who contributes across the board, man. Steals, rebounds, assists. He does whatever the Celtics need. If the shot is falling, he can give you big performances. As you can see last night, as he scored 19 real points and gave you 14 DK points. So very solid effort for Marcus Smart right there. He almost made the starting five. Probably should have went there instead of Cade Cunningham, but worked out well for us right here. And then at my other four, I went Anthony Davis. Just wanted to get a pay-up option in there. I know there's some value plays out there. AD was a pay-up option I like going against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Got him at 24% on, and the Lakers just got manhandled. manhandled by the T-Wolves, man. LeBron's going to have to come on and hurry on back, man. They not looking so hot without him. So, Anthony Davis, only 46 DK points, man. Didn't even get us a double-double, man. Only 8 boards for Anthony Davis. Really let us down in this spot. And then my final spot went Josh Hart. 2 point, right at 3% on in this matchup against Brooklyn. Once Ingram was ruled out again, y'all know I like going to Hart, man. It's double potential. Gave us 31 DK points. Solid effort right here, approaching 6x by Josh Hart. So there you have it, man. My starting five on DraftKings, 263 points right there. Let's go take a look at FanDuel. All right. Had a little better luck on FanDuel in the single entry, man. This is the $5 single entry over here. Came in 111th place, won $12 over here. Some slight, nothing major. Now, if you caught the starting five for FanDuel, you know I went with Drew Holiday, Josh Giddey again. I went Sadiq Bey, Bobby Portis, and Jonas Valanciunas. But once the slate got started, halfway down, a little early into the night, I switched from Valanciunas to AD because I felt like I needed 2 pay-up options over here on FanDuel just because of the pricing. So that is the only adjustment I made on this lineup right here. You know, it was the only fly thing. You know, couldn't really tweet it out and update you guys, but it was just a quick on the fly call, and I switched from Valanciunas to AD in this lineup. But at the top, Drew Holiday. Same thing over here. He was 48% on over here in this single entry. I thought he would be higher than that, but I would take it. Got us right at 50 FanDuel points. Very solid effort from Drew Holiday here. At my other point guard, I went Ricky Rubio. Went right back to the well. Fair price, man. Ricky Rubio is going to be in play, especially if he's in this 5K price range right here. You know he's going to approach 30 minutes. You know the assist upside. His shot, he's been shooting the ball pretty well this year. So I just thought Ricky Rubio was still a solid play. Got him at 18%. He gave us right at 33 FanDuel points. All right. Josh Giddey, no need to rehash. He let us down yesterday. 13% on, only 20 FanDuel points over here. All right. My first pay-up option on FanDuel was Luka, man, at the shooting guard. As you can see, we got him at 5% on. Nobody went to Luka, man. I thought he was fairly priced on yesterday's slate over here on FanDuel at 10-2. But you see Luka finally having the monster day we've been expecting from him all year. Gave us 73 FanDuel points, man. I definitely take that at 5% on every night of the week. At my other small forward, went Josh Hart again over here on FanDuel. Got him at 6% on. Just like I said, no Ingram. He gave us 31 FanDuel points. Just trying to take advantage of the big double-double potential from Josh Hart here. My other core play, Sadiq Bey, let us down, man. I thought he was nicely priced over here on FanDuel at 5,500. He's a heavy part of the rotation over here for Detroit, but they just got crushed, man. Nobody really had it going over there. Any Pistons you had failure yesterday. They just did not get it going against the Cleveland Cavs yesterday. Got him at 24% on, only 13 FanDuel points. Bobby Portis, once again, I told you, no Holiday. No Giannis, so Holiday and Porter was just a lock for me across both sides. He gave us 30 FanDuel points over here at 64% on. And then I went Brandon Clark. Like I said, once the games got started, I was like, man, you know what? I need AD over here. I felt like I needed a second pay option. So this was really Valanciunas, and I can't remember who I had the power for. But once I decided to make that switch, I just paid all the way down to Brandon Clark, trying to hopefully some Steven Adams news go my way. Anything like that, we know he was nursing an injury. So I just put Brandon Clark in right here. Under 1% on. He gave us 22 FanDuel points. I think what it was priced, 3,800 over here. So definitely it was okay for 3,800. Definitely needed a little more from him, but I take it, especially at 0.1% on, man. Brandon Clark. And then my center, Anthony Davis. Told you, I felt like I needed 2 pay-up options over here on FanDuel. If this game is close and Anthony Davis get full run, we probably could take this thing down over here. But Anthony Davis at 16%. Lakers got crushed. He gave us 51 FanDuel points. So solid effort from Anthony Davis over there. Like I said, we finished in the money, 111th place. Can't complain over here on FanDuel last night. Let's get into Saturday's slate, man, and what I like going on over here. We got a 6th game of this Saturday. Nice, okay slate right here. Already got some early injury news, so let's get into it. At the top, I want to look at Spencer Dinwiddie. The Washington Wizards going against the Orlando Magic. Bradley Beal is out for personal reasons, so we got another situation with a lot of usage and a lot of shots to go around, spread around to these Washington Wizards, man. And I'm gonna try to take the main two offensive weapons that the Wizards have, in my opinion, with no Bradley Beal, and the first one being Spencer Dinwiddie. I like the price on him at 6,500. He's gonna have most of the ball handling responsibilities, so he's gonna have most of the offensive creation responsibility for these Wizards with no Bradley Beal. I like getting Spencer Dinwiddie at 6,500. Coming in as shooting guard now. It's a little risky here, but I want to look at Eric Bledsoe. His minutes have been trending up lately. 33 minutes 2 games ago, 41 minutes the last game against the Heat. And if he hasn't been a great point per minute fantasy producer this year, but if he's gonna be playing 30 plus minutes at 4,900, especially in a matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm definitely willing to take some chances on Eric Bledsoe right here. Coming in at small forward, I'll go back to my boy Gary Trent Jr., man. 5,300. He just been very solid this year, man. Whenever I need, like, I feel like I just need 30 points, I just go right to Gary Trent Jr., man. He seems to just hit that mark every game, and that's a nice 6x value, especially at this 5,300 price tag over here on DraftKings. Coming in at power forward, I want to look at Kyle Kuzma. Hey, I told you no Bradley Beal. I expect Dinwiddie and Kuzma to soak up most of that usage and most of those shots. So Kuzma, he's been rebounding the ball solidly, but right here in this spot, I don't think he goes crazy on the boards just because of Wendell Carter Jr. and Mo Bamba down there. So I'm hoping he has a hot night shooting the ball. It's a little risky right here. Spencer Dinwiddie definitely my favorite player of the two, but I still want to kind of get to Kuzma, just hoping he has a good night scoring, all right? And coming in at center, I want to look at Robert Williams, another guy whose minutes has been trending up lately. He's finally starting to come around, hit his groove. That coupled with the fact that Al Horford is starting to slow down, not produce as well. I think that all those signs point well to Robert Williams playing big minutes in this game right here, especially going against the size of the Cleveland Cavaliers down there. They're going to need Robert Williams on the glass, contending with Mobley and Jared Allen over there. So he should be in line for 30 plus. If he's barring foul trouble or anything, I definitely want to get to him in this matchup. There you have it, my starting five on DraftKings: Spencer Dinwiddie, Eric Bledsoe, Gary Trent Jr., Kyle Kuzma, Robert Williams. All right, let's go take a look at FanDuel, see what I like over there for tomorrow. All right, coming in on FanDuel at the top, I want to look at Dennis Schroeder, 5,700. I love this price over here on FanDuel. Think he's too cheap for his current role over here with the Celtics, and especially with no Jaylen Brown. Definitely get you some Dennis Schroeder at 5,700 right here. Coming in at shooting guard, staying with my boy Spencer Dinwiddie, 6,200, slightly cheaper over here on FanDuel. Like the price on him. Like the matchup with no Bradley Beal. Expect this Spencer Dinwiddie to have a big one in this spot. Coming in at small forward, won't look at Tobias Harris, man. 7,700. We saw him come back last game and play 30 plus minutes, so that's a great sign. There's no cap on his minutes. He's back in his full role, and he's in his full role with no Embiid and no Ben Simmons. That's what you gotta realize. This is gonna Tobias Harris is slowly gonna ramp up his production. He's the main offensive weapon. He's gonna get all his shots, all the shots he wants. So expect guys like Maxey, who've been having big performances, expect those to come down a little bit as Tobias Harris is going to command more of the offensive workload as he gets himself back in the groove. I love this price on him over here on FanDuel. I think he's way too overpriced on DraftKings, but I definitely want to get to him on FanDuel. Coming in at power forward, I want to look at Wendell Carter, man. Like this 6K price tag over here on FanDuel. You know he's in line to play big minutes. He's been playing well, man. Double potential every time out the gate. You see him averaging over 31 FanDuel points so far on the season. That's going to be pushing 6x right here in this matchup against the Washington Wizards. Should be an up-paced matchup for the Orlando Magic. Few more possessions. I expect a nice game from Wendell Carter Jr. right here. And at my center spot, going right back to Jonas Valanciunas, man, 8,800. Think he's just gonna be the best value point per dollar salary wise at the center spot on FanDuel tomorrow. Going back to the Memphis Grizzlies, homecoming for them. Well, they're not in Memphis, but you know what I mean. I like him in this spot. He's just been big for for the Pelicans this year, man. They find it. He's 30+ minutes every game, big double potential every game, man. Just get to some Jonas Valanciunas in this spot, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five on FanDuel: Dennis Schroeder, Spencer Dinwiddie, Tobias Harris, Wendell Carter, and Jonas Valanciunas. All right, get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know I'm gonna have them in mind, man. That's gonna do it for us here today. Y'all know the motto: chances make champions, man. Y'all green up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, let's go.